This is the first lead generation strategy that I will explain, and it's how to build a list with webinars. Okay, so what is the premise behind this strategy? According to this marketing legend, Chet Holmes, around 3% of prospects are looking to buy right now. These are your most solution-aware prospects who have a sense of urgency to solve their problem right now, okay? Another 7% are open to the idea of buying if you present them the right information. They are ready to buy. They are in the mindset of buying. The remaining 90% do contain a few ideal clients, but they are either not thinking about your solution, don't think they are interested, or no, they aren't interested in working with you. So we need to tap into the potential of this 10%. This lead generation strategy is for you, helps you to enroll straight away this 3%. No use of making them go through these long, complex funnels or indoctrination sequences. Maybe you don't have the money for them, maybe you don't have systems for them. So this is a very simple strategy. And bring out the remaining 7% of ideal buyers through a short automation sequence and a long-term nurture strategy. And bear with me if I'm using terms that you don't know yet. I will try to explain very well what I mean. And it also helps you to build a massive list of leads, of potential prospects that grows every single day. Okay. This strategy is not for everyone. I have listed who this type of lead generation strategy is for. You should consider it if you want to build a list, and you should build a list today. You should consider it if you are a coach, a consultant, a service-based business. You should consider it if you are selling a program or service over $3,000 or euros by phone or by these video calls, these video sales calls. You should consider it if you have a proven offer that has sold well through referrals or your local community. And you should consider it if you have a case study or case studies and testimonials of others successfully using your program or service. And of course, you should use it if you have the fulfillment capacity to add a large number of clients fast and still provide results, maintain the results. Yeah. So this is not for everyone, guys. Simple 2-page webinar funnel. And this 2-page to web-page webinar funnel helps you to attract high-paying clients, helps you to attract this 3% that they are ready to buy, and helps you to nurture the other 7%. And this is simple to implement and is high effective for high tickets. Like I have a 3,000 euro ticket as an entry to my funnel, and then I have a 30,000 ticket, and I have a 100K ticket. So by building this very simple 2-web-page webinar funnel, I am able to attract that kind of buyer. So you need to own a page where you attract people, because a lead is someone who gives you the data. And even if you are at the beginning, we can use a platform for you that is easy to use, which is Wix. I will explain a little bit, where you can create an event registration page, a webinar registration page, okay? Then we need to have a LinkedIn strategy based on 3 elements, and we need to implement this strategy daily, okay? We need to have a post. We need to create a LinkedIn event from where to extract these people and make them give us the data. And we need an outreach strategy that is different than everyone else's strategy, okay? So which is a video message outreach strategy. So we need to decide first the topic of the event, of the webinar. We need to decide the date, and we need to start this strategy 8 days before. 8 days before. So the day 8 to the webinar, we need to create the foundation. So the event registration page, to create a presentation, to create a registration form, to set up the Zoom link. So we have a series of activities that we need to do before we implement this strategy, okay? Then the day of the event, we need to deliver, and we can host the meeting or the webinar or whatever we want to call it in Zoom. Yeah, we need to record it. The only call to action that you will you will implement during the presentation will be to attract people to a discovery call, right? Because if you have such a high ticket, you don't convert on an automated level, right? People need to come into a sales conversation with you. And after you deliver the event, you need to import the list into a customer relationship management, and you need to have a 3-day strategy which is tailor-made, and then you import the list into an automated email autoresponder. You can also do it organically. I don't want to make it too complex for you, because we need to implement this together, and we will implement this together. But I feel like you need to have a 3-day strategy in the beginning, and then you can import this list to another list that is more general and is more automated. Is it clear until now for those that are not that familiar with this kind of structures? So this is a simple strategy. What do you need to have as a foundation before you start the strategy? You need to have the event registration page, and of course then you need to have the web page where you put the recording, right? Because we want to attract people to our house, to our own website. And then you need to have a customer relationship management. So let me go into these two things and explain you how you can set up this, and I will help you guys, okay? So the best platform where you can do the things on your own is Wix.com. Very intuitive. You can build one page or an entire website here. It's free. If you let their domain under, you don't have to pay. Actually, you don't have to. So to give it a try, it's very good. To start out, it's very good. I teach Wix to every entrepreneur that starts out, and also to entrepreneurs that are generating 50K, 150K. I mean, it's very useful to use if you want to do it on your own, right? So this is a simple webinar page that you can edit on your own. Very simple. It's just an introduction, 3 main points, a testimonial, a little portfolio, and how people can subscribe. Reserve my spot. When they reserve the spot, you can export this list from Wix.com. So it's yours. Yeah? It's very, very, very important to own the platform where people subscribe. So then you will be able to export the data, okay? And the other thing that you need to have is a customer relationship management. I use HubSpot.com, the free version, and I am able to manage all my contacts and my communications and my calls and the daily activity that I do with the leads and prospects. And I'm also able to send manually email. I don't use yet automated sequences or flows. I am implementing this, and I will test some stuff and I will share with you. But for now, you can go with the free version and you can do manually. So what do I mean by that? When people subscribe it to my webinar, I actually exported the contact and I imported them here as a list webinar, 46 contacts, okay? And then I sent a manual email to this list by sending them the recording. still doing manually, and the numbers are great. The opening rates are great. Okay, so you don't need to complicate too much this structure for now. You can keep it very simple. You need to have a foundation, the first web page and the customer relationship, even before you move into the daily strategy. Okay, so let's look at the communication timeline, because it's very, very important. This strategy will not work if you don't connect with people, you don't comment, and you don't nurture relationship. It's very important that you will be active on the platform if you want to attract people. So let's assume that you connect and comment and nurture, right? With the people that you have follow-ups, you are in an engaged relationship, let's say, on the platform, then you can invite through a video message. So then you collect the data, you will also confirm, you will deliver the webinar, and then you need to have a follow-up. Yeah? So maybe you want only to send to people that are already in your network. I have 3,000 and more people. I don't need to connect with new people to invite them to my webinar. I just need to convert this network to subscribe to my event. So then I keep up with comments. And if I have a webinar in a week or 2 weeks, I comment a lot, I interact a lot. So I nurture relationship, especially with the people that I want them to participate in my webinar. And only after I warmed up a little bit this relationship, this interaction, I invite them. And the video message is very, very powerful. Very, very powerful. So here's the way I do it. I send a message and the video is very short, 60 seconds, where I just tell them something very important, but I keep it short. I just told them that I am aware of the fact that LinkedIn is the platform to be for lead generation right now, and I want to invite them to a LinkedIn event where I explain the algorithm. And then I hyperlink the web page. So immediately after the video, I send the link to the web page and I ask them to subscribe. And I do 35 of these messages per day for 7 days. By sending 35 messages per day with a video message, I have 100 subscribers to the event. The attendance rate was 35%, so we were 28 during the call. And I had a 3% conversion rate.